I just wanted to give a quick review of Episode of Sabo. So I'm quickly going to give my thoughts and opinions on the special. And I'm going to tell you whether I think it is worth watching and give it a rating. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so one, if you do not watch the anime on like a regular basis like I do, you will most likely enjoy it a lot more. Because I started watching the One Piece anime around a year ago, maybe a little more than that, or a little less. But what happened was that, no, I've seen all this very recently in the anime. Because once I caught up to the anime, I started reading the manga. But, consistently. But the problem is that, because I saw it all recently, a lot of the things I was kind of just like, oh my god, I don't want to see this. Okay, this special episode of Sabo was just a retelling of Dressrosa with certain scenes from Sabo's point of view. We will now be talking about what those scenes are and if I think they make the movie worth watching. Now, I did not expect to see Dragon, but I did expect to see more of the Revolutionary Army. Not important things, basic things. Just Sabo day-to-day life things. Like, you know, what does Sabo have to do paperwork? Does Sabo have to do a lot of paperwork, being the second in command, the chief of staff? I want to know how he met Koala. See, I find his relationship with Koala very interesting. Because she is the only other person around his age that I know of in the Revolutionary Army. At the moment, at least. I want to know how he met Ivanko. That would be very interesting to see. Like, you know, when he find out Ivanko can change the person's gender, I want to see, like, a 12, 13-year-old, like, what is he, 10? 10, yeah. I want to see a 10-year-old boy to react to meeting somebody that can change him into a woman. He'll probably be really disturbed. But the scenes that Sabo did appear in that weren't in the manga or the anime were really good. I will give Toei that. However, everything else wasn't that good. I mean, it was animated amazingly, it really was, but in the end, it's just like, if I was gonna watch this again, I would go back and I'd be like, Luffy versus Don Shindao, Sabo versus Jesus, Luffy versus this guy versus this guy. I'd be like, none of the other stuff is important. There was also a couple things that didn't make sense. There was a Marineford flashback from Sabo's point of view. You know, like, Sabo had a flashback about Marineford as if he was freaking there, which made me think it was very weird. I also wasn't the biggest fan of how they animated the Marineford flashback in general. I didn't like the whole black and white thing, and how, like, Aokiji ice was, you know, the normal color, but magma a different color. I didn't really like that much. I would prefer to just kept the color, but that's besides the point. There's also the fact that overall episode of Sabo is just a retelling of Dressrosa. That's all it is. It's just a retelling of Dressrosa with some extra scenes with Sabo, or the things redone from Sabo's point of view, put in there. Now, just so you know, the special announcement that was at the end of the movie or special was that there's a new One Piece movie coming out summer 2016. I'll be making a video on that later. I also have another video on something I noticed during the Dragon Ball Super episode. But you actually would probably know about what I noticed if you saw my live reaction. But, that's besides the point. Episode of Sabo is decent. Okay, there isn't much I want to talk about the plot, but you already know the plot. It's Sabo in Dressrosa. It's all flashbacks and retelling. Or things that you can easily see how it happened. Like, the only new content was just seeing that Sabo wandering and just doing things in Dressrosa that we already knew he was doing. We just didn't see him do it. Like him investigating the weapon, him going over the situation with Koala. And that's about it. Okay, and we saw him crying at the grave. There were some things that hinted toward the amnesia from chapter 794, I believe. And, all that. However, after the special ended, in the ending, we did get to see Sabo, we did get to see him kicking Jesus to Burgess, kicking him away from Luffy, and fighting him after Luffy was injured and couldn't move from Gear 4. Which was very interesting to see. I don't know why they put that in there. But, so, what I would say is that if you're one of those people that dropped the manga around like Punk Hazard, I mean not the manga, dropped the anime around Punk Hazard, watch this. You will enjoy it tremendously. But if you watch the anime on a regular basis, and you don't mind the bad animation, you shouldn't watch this because you won't care. If you watch the anime on a regular basis, but you would give anything to see half of the scenes from Dressrosa, or at least some of the major ones reanimated, I would give it a try. Because it is pretty much Dressrosa reanimated. And you're a Sabo fanboy, I would also watch it because there's more Sabo in this 2-hour special than there's more of it than we normally get. But only by a little, and that's not a lot. But if I had to rate this special, what I would give it as somebody that reads the manga and hasn't been watching the anime as of late, I would give it a 7 out of 10. No, an 8 out of 10. It's only getting an 8 out of 10 because Sabo is awesome. Okay? I'm being biased. I don't care. Sabo is awesome, so it gets an 8 out of 10. I know this wasn't really a review, more of me just rambling and talking about episode of Sabo, but I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.